as the slam poetry expert of our batch, none other than Anushka Khadka for a welcome speech.
तमेव माता च पिता तमेव बन्धुश्च सखा तमेव विद्या द्रविडं तमेव सर्वं मम देव. A warm namaste. Respected Executive Director, Hospital Chief, Academic Supervisor, the Acting Principal, my professors, administrative staffs, teachers, dais and DDs of respective department, my lovely friends and my lovely juniors. It's a matter of honor and pride that I'm standing in front of you guys. Every single person present out here has tried their best and has put their bestest effort to make this possible. So let's give them all and every single person a big round of applause for helping us. Actually, it feels like I'm still a first-year medical student, but when I see my juniors, I realize that 1 year has passed so fast that one or two of them might seem a bit boring. So what we do, we just procrastinate it. We just keep that study for another day, especially community medicine, isn't it? But the night, it was a family gathering and one of my relatives asked me that he was having dizziness, a kind of sweating, nausea, and I got a thunderstroke when he said, what might have been happening to me? Let me be honest, I was a first-year medical student and I had so little knowledge about any medical-related disease. But luckily, he showed me the drug that he was using. It was amlodipine. Amlodipine is a hypertensive drug. So I just used my mind and said, maybe your blood pressure is high. And luckily, it worked out and I saved my reputation. So by this experience, what I learned is that the general public out there thinks that doctors know everything about human body, which is obviously a lie because everyone does not know anything. I'm sorry, everything. So, however, after being a medical student, you should have knowledge. As I earlier said, something of everything. Thirdly, I learned that medicine is a subject where you should literally study with all your capacity and putting all your heart. And it's the kind of subject that if you do not study well, who spends all night using Facebook, using Instagram, or playing Dota, Counter-Strike, Clash of Clans, and if you're the kind of person who just cannot concentrate for 3 hours straight, it's going to be very difficult for you in the boards. And I'm saying, additionally, in the end of the day, what really matters is how much knowledge you have as a medical student. So I would like to suggest that instead of reading guidebooks, you should rather focus on good books. Let me confess myself. In first year, the syllabus was so long and I just got so overwhelmed that I myself read guidebooks. But I learned that in Viva and when my friends asked logical questions, I was answerless. So what's the point if we're just studying to pass the exams? Because that's the difference between good people and great people. Good people are good to you. But great people are good to you and they take no shortcuts when it comes to success. And reading guidebook is kind of like taking shortcuts. Let me give you a few examples of great people. Thomas Edison, one of the greatest scientists who invented the light bulb. He failed in 999 experiments, but his 1000th attempt was a success. Did he take shortcuts? No, he did not. J.K. Rowling, the famous author of Harry Potter, who was a single mother, who was divorced, was broken, and was raising her daughter by working in a cafe. It must have been so hard for her. She wrote the Harry Potter book, which got rejected by 12 publication houses, and one of them finally published it. The readers all around the globe loved it so much that by 2007, she was approximated to become as rich as the Queen of England herself. Did she take shortcuts? No, she did not. Mother Teresa, the dedicated nun, who despite of other people's opinions, served the poor. I guess it was really tough for her, but did she take shortcuts? No, she did not. Tama Kumari Gimire, an aspiring writer in Nepali culture, whose half body is almost paralyzed. She wrote the novel Jivan Kada Ki Phool and many other with the help of just her 2 toes. Did she take shortcuts? No. So the list of great people just goes on and on and on, but one thing that they have in common is that when they face adversity, they don't turn their back and walk around. No, they don't. They face it with the courage, with diligence, and most importantly, without taking shortcuts. So in the end of the day, it's your life, your decisions, but you can ruin, it's certainly gonna pay you off. Additionally, it's going to be very unfair if I do not thank those people who have made me who I am today. So firstly, I would like to thank my parents, even if they're not present here. They cultivated good values in me and they made me who I am today. The person that's speaking to you is because of my parents. And the most important, and I would also like to thank my friends who accepted me the way I am. Crazy, stupid sometimes, but thank you so much. And last but not least, I would also like to thank those people who have always disliked me. Yes, I would like to thank them because on long term, I learned that no matter how hard you try, you cannot make every single person in the world happy. My greatest motivation has always come from those people who said, you cannot do something. I don't know why, but I get inspired to show them or to prove myself that I can do it. So thank you guys for hating me because you're literally adding fuel to the rocket ship of my life. Last but not least, as my roommate always says, I cannot see my roommate right now, but hope she's somewhere around. My roommate will have faith, work hard, have hope, and most importantly, as life itself.